we are here doing coronavirus testing at Cambiati Wellness. This is really exciting. We're hearing from a lot of people that they feel like they have symptoms or they felt like they've recovered and can't get the blood test or any other test for that matter. So we are helping people to do that. We have behind us some really nice volunteers that have allowed us to actually film this process. We have Janisha, who is a phlebotomist from All Access Healthcare, who is helping us out today. She's doing the blood draws, and then we're putting them into our centrifuge right up there to be able to spin down the blood samples. Now, the exciting thing about this test is it is an antibody test, but it's testing multiple different antibodies. We are testing both the IgA, the IgM, and also the IgG. The reason that this is so critically important to test all three of them is that it's important to really start to get to know, did I have it and have I recovered? You want to know that, where other tests aren't able to capture that. The reason is because you develop the antibodies that are detected in IgA and IgM much quicker than you do for an IgG. The duration for the IgG is much longer, so someone who is recovered actually can still be detected. And that's really exciting because we have a lot of people that are having lingering side effects or not feeling great and don't know why. So we have a lot of people here today that are not in active infection. It's exciting times here at Cambiati Wellness. We're losing signs in the wind. But it is really exciting that we're doing this test because I think it's critically important. And the second phase of this test is that we're getting to a place where we're going to be able to do finger prick tests. And that is super exciting because what it means is that someone would be able to have a kit at home. It also means that access would change and you wouldn't have to go anywhere to get it. You wouldn't have to do a mobile phlebotomy appointment. You wouldn't have to go to a hospital or someplace else. You could have a test kit at home, and if you thought you were exposed, you'd want to wait a few days so that you could develop the antibodies, but you could do the finger prick test and you could find out the results. The other scenario would be you develop the symptoms and a doctor won't test you for those, which is unfortunately what we're getting a lot of feedback on. In that scenario, you would want to still be able to have access to that test. One of the things that I think is so powerful is that we're giving people the access to this when they otherwise aren't able to get it. And I think testing is such a critical part of getting our arms around this virus and what's happening right now. So I'm really disheartened to hear that a lot of people weren't able to get testing despite comorbidity factors, despite symptoms, and that really frustrates me. So I wanted to be a part of the solution. So here we are today doing the coronavirus testing for people. So we will be doing these phlebotomy appointments, as many as we can, until we get access to those blood tests. You want to reach out to us because we want to help you understand whether that's a fit for you or whether it's not a fit for you. So just to give you kind of a sense of who that might be a fit for, that might be a fit for someone that has symptoms and they can't get a test. That also might be a fit for someone who thinks they've been exposed but haven't yet exhibited symptoms, or the person who feels like they've recovered but really want to know what was that. We're having emails from a lot of people saying that they just have lingering effects. And some of the research that we've seen on other coronavirus strains shows that actually there may be more long-lasting and even permanent impacts to this virus. So we're still figuring that out for this specific strain, but one of the things that people have been saying is they're just having a lot of lingering side effects, so they want to understand what's going on. So we're really excited about being able to bring this to the community, being a part of the solution, and if you have additional questions, we are happy to answer them. Thanks so much for checking it out today.